MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Luis Madero, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Digging in, Dylan Thomas, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Thomas.
First pitch of the at-bat.
First pitch, 135.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Too high. 1-2. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bounce to first. He's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum. Popped up. Madero has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Reined in. And they will get, no, he's in there, a very close play. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Into the box, Victor Reyes. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Goodrum ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple. And they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Standing in now, Zach Collins, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And no one will track it down. Reyes takes his lead at third with one away. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. A man at third with one away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, number 43, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. On the season, number 43 is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. Line drive to center field. Duggar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Tigers are out in front, 2-0. Richard Everett is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, the center fielder.
Now the pitch.
Steven Duggar.
The 1-0.
Ball, back inside.
Three and 0 now. Yusniel Diaz waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Batting second, the right fielder,
Yusniel Diaz is the next to bat. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third, the left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll come in here at 263. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ronald.
Ready now for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, outside.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, number 19. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. After it is Duggar, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Pulled toward right center field. Duggar on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Dawel Lugo.
Digging in, Dawel Lugo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Santander. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Rodney Owen, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Designated hitter, Rodney Owen.
First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
So striding in, Andrew Velasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Fastball well outside. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with 1 away now.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So now to the plate, Austin wins. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate now, Aramis Ademan. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike, 1-1. Runners are at first and third, one away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece.
The center fielder.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Steven Duggar, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
First and second now, one man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Stepping in now, Yusniel Diaz. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Anthony Santander, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
3-0 now.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ramon.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like their door's still open.
Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike. Urias swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A ball and 2 strikes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We've played 2 full. It's the Orioles 5 and the Tigers 2. Now at the plate, Dylan Thomas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 3rd baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. Now batting, Nico Goodrum. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Victor Reyes. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Reyes, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in 2017.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Set to deliver the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3. Number 43 would be next. This one is launched. Look at this. Looking up is the right fielder. Into the flag court and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Now batting.
Into the box, number 43. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this two-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Tigers 4. In now for the O's, Rodney Owen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. So with 1 away, let's take a look at the Orioles' upcoming schedule here to see what's coming up the next 7 days here on MLB The Show. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Velasquez. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that finds the target, 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Frazier is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, Austin Wins.
Stepping in, Austin Wins. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead it 5-4. At the plate, Clint Frazier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Clint Frazier.
First pitch of the at bat.
0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Fouled away. Frazier, a 27-year-old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
So now to the plate, number 19, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses. 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
He throws him on the fastball there. Number 19 goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario as he lifts it in the air to right field. Diaz is there, 2 down. Now at the plate, Dawa Lugo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. Still down a run, it's 5-4. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop.
Now here's the pitch. Aramis Ademan is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Number 6, Steven Duggar.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in with the bat in his hands will be Yusniel Diaz. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Now in the box, Dylan Thomas. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Dylan Thomas.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
1-0 pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. At the plate, Nico Goodrum. He swings and grounds it to short, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Zach Collins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls on the strike to count. As a look, now the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Hey, with that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI and it ties things up.
Yeah, 100%. He's had a great approach all game. Tied the ball game up with his 3rd RBI knock, and he's looking for more.
At the plate now, number 43. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Santander waits on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Clint Frazier.
So digging in now, Clint Frazier, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Slow little grounder left side. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Tigers get just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Digging in, Anthony Santander. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Renato Nunez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Kyle Funkhauser comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Kyle Funkhauser.
Standing in now, Ramon Urias.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Funkhauser stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rodney Owen.
To the plate now, Rodney Owen, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And there's ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is into right field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Number 88.
Into the box now, Andrew Velasquez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's 1-1. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Striding in, Austin wins. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
2-0 now.
No strike.
And a little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now an 8-5 game.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
In now, Aramis Ademan. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bad hit and started.
At the plate, Steven Duggar. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That's by him for strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hit out towards second. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, Yusniel Diaz. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
4 runs here in this half inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The left fielder, number 25. Anthony.
Matt Manning trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 83, Matt Manning.
So now to the plate, Anthony Santander, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he misses with it, 1-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready for another shot now. Number 19. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Robbie Emerson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey. Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. Jeimer Candelario waits on deck. On the ground to third. Reined in. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The first baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Stepping up now, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
To 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
Line hard down the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate now, Dawa Lugo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Line drive to left. Santander grabs it to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They've got some work to do. It's 10-5. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Renato Nunez.
The first baseman, Renato Nunez.
Now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
This pitch is popped up. Candelario is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now back, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Ramon Urias. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Manning has thrown a little over 50 innings and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The designated hitter, Rodney Owen.
Next will be the designated hitter, Rodney Owen. 2-for-3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with the man at first. Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Owen isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. One left for the Orioles. They still lead it, though, 10-5.
Leading off for the Tigers, the right fielder, Dylan.
Paul Fry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
Stepping in now, Dylan Thomas. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, and it's even at 1. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Clearly fooled there on the slider. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. The 2-2. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor.
Ready for another chance? Victor Reyes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They've got some work to do. It's 10-5. Ronny Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 51, Ronny Garcia.
Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Wins.
The catcher, Austin Wins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Garcia, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now batting, the shortstop,
at the plate, Aramis Ademan. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Duggar. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike now. 2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still lead it, though, 10-5. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Zach Collins.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
To the plate now, number 43. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left field.
Ready now, Clint Frazier. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Chase Goslin enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
We got time.
The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Orioles lead it 10-5. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Yusniel Diaz. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 3-1 pitch.
Hey! 3 balls, 2 strikes.
This is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball right side. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Renato Nunez. Now here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Ramon Urias. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Rodney Owen would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. The Orioles are on top, 11-5. Standing in, number 19. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Rio Ruiz has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Rio Ruiz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, the first baseman.
Our coordinating producer Chris Gill tells me in my headset to tell you not to miss our post-game highlights. That'll come your way at the conclusion of matters here this afternoon, right here on the show. Ready once again, Jeimer Candelario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman.
So stepping in, Dawa Lugo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
In now, Dylan Thomas. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
11-5 the final tally in this one. Baltimore posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Luis Madero earns his first win of the season. Richard Everett was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 11 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Tigers, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.